guys. Okay, so I am now recording and I want to thank everybody who was able to be on here live tonight. I'm going to do a screen share in just a moment, but just as a reminder, tonight's call is about the tracking system. What do you track? How do you know what you're supposed to be doing every day to help move your business forward? And then what of all the things that you're doing, how much of that should you be doing and what should you actually be tracking so that you're able to see your activity in each given day and kind of like check it off and know that you're doing the activities that are at the pace that you need in order to create growth in your business, both momentum, energy-wise, but also income and interest. And then besides knowing, yes, I can check off the box and I've done all the things, besides just knowing that you've done them all, also being able to see real numbers that correlate to the activities at the end of the month. So, if you're like, okay, I've been doing this much work, and so far it's generated these kind of numbers, positive numbers or negative numbers in both getting new clients, new customers, or new coaches, okay? It really helps you to know, okay, where are people responding to you most? Where's your time best spent or served? But we've kind of done the homework for you a little bit. What we're doing is I'm bringing to you from the trainings that I've been in and from our favorite friend and push coach, Josh Coates. Several of you have heard him speak live a couple of times now. And I'm just going to show with you, what the system that I've adopted and I'm currently using right now that I have found, and not just me, but other coaches, top coaches in the company have found, really helps to make sure that you're not just kind of going through the motions, but you know how to show up intentionally for your business every day, so you're not wasting time. Nobody wants to waste time. Nobody wants to show up and just kind of be like, oh, what am I supposed to be doing today? And then 3 hours pass and you go, did I do what I should have been doing? I don't know. So we're going to be intentional. We're going to know okay, if I'm going to give an hour a day to my business, then what do I do during that hour? And let me just get it done so I can move on with my day. Okay? All right. So here we go. I'm going to do a screen share now. And here is my little presentation. Let me move myself over. I was going to move myself over so I can make this bigger for you guys. There you go. All right, now let's get this party started. All right, so the first thing I want to tell you is that you are able to do all of your business activities, in whatever way, and track your business activities, whatever style suits you, either on your phone, on your laptop or desktop computer, or even with a pen and paper. Okay, you need to find the means that works best for you. Now, I've tried several different methods. I know a lot of people who love things like Streak or Team Z or Asana. What I have found that I like the best is for digitally keeping track of all my contacts, and a system that is it programs itself to tell me and send me reminders each day. Like I can sit down and open it up on my desktop, and it will, or on my computer, on my phone, and it will tell me, okay, these are the people you need to follow up with today. And I can keep notes on my last conversations with them. This is how many invites you need to do today. All those things has already been programmed into it for me. So it's a digital system, and it's called My Connection Builder. And you're welcome to try it out. I believe that there's a low cost or free option for you that you can use and decide if you like it. A pen and paper method that I also use is called the Rise Planner. It is available on Amazon. It's actually created by a Beachbody coach. Her name is Moira Kusaba, and it goes very much in line with what I'm going to be showing. Both systems, you go very much in line with being able to do all the things that I'm going to tell you tonight that you need to be doing each day and tracking, and kind of helps you kind of do it more almost like on autopilot, some of it, but then just being able to sit down, open up or pull it up and be like, okay, this is what I need to do today. Boom, 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 and go through it quickly instead of fumbling. And then the very last option that I would also tell you is, don't be afraid to just start with a notebook, okay? If you're like wanting to create your own binder system or whatever, feel free. And then there's also that, this is also not to take away from what corporate has created for us in the back office, where if you remember in your new coach call, within the first couple of calls, I shared with you the Success Club tracker printout that they have, and it tells you all the things that you should be, you should be doing each day. And I'm not taking away from those. I'm just helping you to kind of fine tune it a little bit with what I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. But you are also welcome to use the tracker that they've provided, print it out each day, laminate it if you'd rather, and use it as dry erase. Okay, moving on. So each and every day, this is really kind of the meat and the potatoes here. Each and every day, there's certain things that we're going to do every day except Sunday. Now, if Saturdays are more like your Sunday, where it's the day that you unplug and you don't want to do anything at all with your business that day, then it can absolutely be Saturday instead of Sunday. I'm just saying Sunday because that's generally the day that I take, where I'm completely unplugged. I'm not doing anything. But every other day of the week, there are certain things that I do. And not just me, but these are the behaviors, those vital behaviors that are proven to help you move your business forward and create that momentum we were talking about and generate success. Not just with momentum, but also finances, okay? And so, but also very simply, this first list that I'm showing you is, it's the things that really it's just good for us to do anyway. Even if we weren't doing it for our business, it's good for us to manage our life in general and just be happier individuals. So the very first thing on the list is personal development, right? So it's one of our vital behaviors as a coach that we know that we should be putting some time into personal development. So that's your, listening to a book on Audible for personal growth, whether, you're trying to get better with your finances, or you need to build up your self-confidence, or, these are your books, your podcasts, your Bible reading, your devotionals, those things that help you feel like you are empowered and you're learning and you're growing as a person. The second thing we do each day is affirmation. So to go back a little bit, personal development, I would say minimum 10 minutes. If you can give more time, then do that. And I've mentioned it before, but just to make sure I'm making it very clear, use your driving time for that. You know, put your Audible on, put a podcast on while you're driving and listen to it. You're in your car driving at least 20 minutes to a place and 20 minutes back probably every single day. And during that time, you could be receiving your personal development. Number 2 is affirmations. Affirmations are those positive I am statements, like, you know, that help to not just pump up your belief system, but get you in the right mindset of, you know, one, faith and believing in yourself that you can do these things that, you know, in the right state of mind, as in, you know, positive, and, you know, helping to get you out of any kind of negative state of mind, but also kind of encouraging the right sort of behaviors that will help you be the best version of you that you want to be each day, right? So for just in case you're not familiar with affirmations, and some people honestly do prayer confession. They call them prayer confessions because they use scripture. They take scripture, and so and they make it an I am statement, or they turn it into a statement of I will. So you know, if you were to take one of your favorite scriptures, like, let's see, I can't even think of one right now. My mind went blank. But the point is, so taking something that you desire and making it a statement of, I do this each and every day so that these things, these good, positive things happen, right? So I can do a separate little video all on that in the team page, so we don't take up too much time tonight. Plan out your day. Okay, that's the next thing. So just take a few minutes. The Rise Planner is really great for this because there's a whole section for your weekly calendar every day, when every single hour of the day is broken down. And so take that training that I did last week on time management and use that model for just if you already took the time on Sunday, then you're taking 5-10 minutes just to look over it either the night before or the morning of for that day. So if I wake up Wednesday morning and I look over my day and I say, okay, this is how my day is going to go. I'm going to get my workout in. I'm going to get my personal development time in the car. I'm going to get my kids to school. You know, I'm going to go to work, and from this time to this time, and on my way back home, I'm going to listen to more personal development, or I'm going to return those calls or whatever when I get home in the evening, so on and so forth. So you can lay it all out. And that really helps you to also be intentional with your time. It saves you time and saves you stress. Okay. So then the next thing you're going to do each day is write down your goals. And y'all, this is going to take like 30 seconds. Okay. I'm talking about your top 3 to 5 goals, the things that are, you know, most important to you that you really want to achieve right now. And you're just reminding yourself, like, why am I doing what I'm doing? What's really important to me right now? And you know, it reminds you of those top 3 tasks that you want to make sure are non-negotiables for you that day to help move the needle forward toward those bigger goals. Be proof of the product. So every single day we're going to do a workout, or if it's a rest day, we're going to do a rest day. Every single day we're going to use our the products that we use as coaches. You know, whatever the supplements are that we take, whether you are a pre and post workout person, a Shakeology person, if you use beach bars, if you use any of the boosts, the collagen, do those things that help you take care of you, right? Your nutrition, your fitness, your health. And then every single day we're going to have stories and posts that we are going to put on social media. And so that's where we're going to go very soon. I'm going to break that down for you. And then Also every day except for Sunday, and a little special thing about Fridays. Some days there's certain things about Fridays that you won't do. You'll do something different. And so I would say the things in these categories are more about reaching out to others. And so where the first slide was about the behaviors that help you, this slide is helping you reach out to others and creating new business. The first slide is more about managing things, just keeping things going. But this slide is about creating new and expanding where you currently are. And so this is your new conversations, you know, like sending out those happy birthday messages using your calendar. When you're looking through posts of some people that you haven't talked to in a while, commenting on their posts and then messaging them about something that you saw on their timeline, you know, like if you look at their timeline and you see, oh, they just recently got a new job, then, you know, you like it and you comment on it, you say congratulations, but then you private message them and you say, hey, I see that you got a new job. What is it you're doing? Where are you at? That's so good. I'm so happy for you. And you've started a conversation. Okay. Now the number of conversations you should be going for really kind of depends on the pace that you're wanting to grow your business. We recommend a minimum of 3 to 5 a day. If you're really wanting to move your business forward, I recommend 10 conversations a day. And then if you skip a day, I highly recommend that you sprinkle those extra throughout the other days of the week, okay? So just note to self. So the next one is new connections. Now these would be adding friends on Facebook, adding followers on Instagram. Simple, right? Meeting people at a game or at a dinner out, exchanging phone numbers, you know, new people in your life. New invites is the next thing. And this is our special asterisk day, right? So every single day except Sundays and except Fridays, you're going to send out new invitations. New invites. This is where you're actually private messaging people or having a personal conversation with someone, and you're inviting them to your challenge group or you're inviting them into coaching with you. And you want to do this Monday through Thursday. Okay. And actually Saturday as well. So, but then on Fridays, instead of invitations, we're going to do follow-ups. So if you think 10 conversations, 10 new connections, 10 new invites, okay, or if you're doing the minimum 3 to 5, then those are all those people that you sent invitations to throughout the week, you know, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you should be getting messages back from them by Friday, and that's when you are going back into those messages and you're seeing who said yes, that they're interested in wanting more information, and you're sending the information to them. Now, if you are, you know, not wanting to wait until Friday to follow up with them and you want to follow up with them on another day and you've already completed all your other tasks for the day, go for it, girl. You know, I mean, maybe they're ready to go, or you just want to get that conversation on that next step, and then on the next Friday you're ready to bring them to the next step. But you know, you're following up with them, you're saying, hey, are you still interested? Hey, I saw that you're interested, let me give you the information. Hey, did you get my message? I just want to make sure, it's been several days, haven't heard back, and all the information was in that email. Please confirm you received the email. You know, if you're not still interested, then I'll keep in touch, and I'm always here for you. You know, so like those are examples of follow-ups. And then the other thing you're doing every single day except for Sunday, and then on those special is those tracking your conversations and your invitations. And then except for, of course, on Fridays, instead of tracking conversations and invites, because you're not doing new invites, you're going to be tracking those follow-ups, right? So this is where that that My Connection Builder or your pen and paper, your tracker really comes in handy, where you're either you're entering it in your My Connection Builder, or you're writing out the name of the person that said, yes, I'm interested, and or the and you're sending them you want to make sure that you follow up with them. This is where you're writing, that's all that means, is to track it, is you're writing their name down so that you can reference back to them. You have a working list. All right, so now I want to talk to you guys about the next thing that you should be doing every day, which we talked about, and just break it down further: stories and posts. So the first thing I'm talking about is stories. So this is they're both on Instagram and Facebook. Okay, every single day you want to make sure that you're doing stories. Now, if you're not doing Instagram at all, or Instagram's not your jam, and you want to focus all your energy on the Facebook, have at it, girl. Wherever you're getting the most traction, wherever you feel like you're connecting to the most people, or you feel the most comfortable, run with it. You don't have to feel like you have to do both. Personally, what I do is I have my Instagram account set up to where it cross posts onto my Facebook page, but you can also just post it in one place and then copy paste and post it in the other place. So you post it on Facebook and then copy paste, post it on Instagram, upload the same picture, and just post the same thing in both places. And it's perfectly fine to do it that way, okay? So the first thing I want to tell you is that we're breaking this up to 3 times a day. So just think, like, you know, if I have time in the morning, and I have time in the afternoon while I'm eating my lunch, and I have time before I fall asleep, and when I lay down at night, these 3 things should be done. It doesn't have to be in this exact order. This is just, to help you kind of visually see how you could break it up, but it does not have to be this way. Your first group of stories, so those little tiny video clips, I don't mean that like, okay, 1 15-second, it's just like, okay, my first set of stories, the first set of stories, I want to make sure that I have 3 stories about random things. Okay, so like maybe it's, I'm cuddling with my cat in the bed, or I'm at the store and I see these, really nifty mason jars, and I want to, take a picture of them, or I see something really funny and I take a picture of it and I'm sharing it in my story. Or maybe I'm talking about something totally random, like the conversation I had with my kid that morning, or whatever. 3 totally random, doesn't have to be related to your business at all. In fact, please do not have it related to your business at all, so that they see that you're a real person with a life outside of Beachbody, because Beachbody is not, you're not like all Beachbody, right? You are a real person with a real life, with real activities that go on. Beachbody is one small little part of who you are. And here's the deal, guys. People want to still hear from you. They don't want to hear about Beachbody. They want to hear about you. And you are the brand that you're trying to make sure that people see and understand, not Beachbody. Okay, Beachbody is one little tiny part. You are your whole day is the big picture, and you want to show snapshots of your whole day, right? And so there's 3 that you want to make sure are just totally random, and then 1 that is personal development related. Okay, so it could just be like the fact that you sat in your car and you make a little story clip, maybe a video, or you just take a screenshot of your Audible that day and you say, really great book that I'm listening to. I love how it is, expanding my understanding of emotional eating. Whatever it is that you're listening or reading at the time. Take a picture. Some of you see in my stories, I take a picture of my devotional, page, and then I highlight like one little section or a circle and put a star next to it. I use little GIFs and things that they have in Instagram. Maybe I use a little music clip, whatever, to make it entertaining, or to help them, feel like, if it's a devotional, maybe I choose a worship song, but then maybe if it's a funny clip of my cats, it's a playful song, or if maybe I'm having a conversation with my kids and I want them to hear it, whatever it is. Then the second batch of story is just making sure that you're doing video at some point, some kind of video. Either you talking, or it's video of your scenery, video of your pets playing, video of your kids, video of you prepping, I don't know, whatever. And then the third type of stories that you want to be sharing is where your call to actions are going to come in. Your call to action is when you're asking them to kind of make a decision on something. But it doesn't have to be business related in order to be a call to this type of story, right? So like your polls, this could be an invite. This could be you saying, are you interested in learning more? Click, yes or no. This could be a poll or a survey or a question asking them, should I I have a date coming up. Should I wear this dress or that dress? We're planning our next vacation. Where do you think we should go? It could be an open-ended question, so it doesn't have to be business related. But then sometimes it really can come in handy for when you're doing like if you're saying, do you want more information about coaching? Yes or no. Do you want to attend my coach sneak peek? And instead of saying yes or no, you can put this, this week or next week as the option and let them click it. So lots of different ways that you can use it. Just, have fun with it. The next type of thing that you're going to make sure that you're checking off on your tracker system every single day are your posts. And this, again, is going to be happening on both Facebook and Instagram ideally, but definitely choose one or the other. If you're only comfortable with one, again, you can copy, paste, and post the same exact thing in both places. But a couple of tips on this. One is, take the time, because I'm going to show you in the next couple of slides, what you should be thinking about posting on which days, to kind of help make sure that you are covering all the bases and you're not just posting about Beachbody all the time. You're not just posting about your kids all the time, but it keeps a nice flow, and also reminds you how to make those posts, like when you go, what should I be posting today? This is going to help give you some purpose behind your posts. So in that regard, you want to make sure that you are thinking ahead and, take the time to kind of think, okay, what do I want to say on the day that I'm going to be talking about my product? What do I want to say on the day that I'm going to be talking about my cats? Whatever it is. Okay. The second thing is, if you see a post that really inspires you and you're like, man, yeah, I could totally use that idea, like copy and paste that into a memo pad, like a notepad in your phone, and then go back later at another time when you're ready to sit down and kind of organize your thoughts and make a post. Go back and customize that and edit it and personalize it to you and your voice and make it fit your life. Definitely never want to just like copy and paste somebody else's stuff and exactly word for word. You want to make it your own. Use your planner. Again, I like to use the Write It Up planner. It has a little section in there where every single day I can write in this Monday I'm going to post about that trip to Indianapolis. On Tuesday I'm going to do a before and after, and I'm going to use this picture. On Wednesday I'm going to share that picture of the kids at the zoo or whatever. It just kind of helps me not have to guess so much in the moment, and I can more quickly get the posts out or I can schedule my posts ahead of time, and it just kind of helps me visualize it. Consider using some of the templates that have been provided for you. You know, I've shared them in the group, one that I've made for you, and some other ideas from other coaches. So use those to your advantage so you save time. Be authentic. Be like you. Don't try to be perfect. Don't try to make your post look perfect. People want to see the real you so they can know, like, and trust you. It needs to show your real life and how you really are so they get to know you again. They feel like, oh yeah, I could talk to her. Yeah, I could trust her with my money. You know, yeah, I want to be in a group with her. And they want to do business with you. And just remember, like, each post and each day has its own purpose. So I'm going to share with you. Uh-oh, I'm having a little technical difficulties. Okay, let's see. Let me see what I need to do. All right, let's try this again. Okay, I think we're still okay. Let me try this one more time. Share screen and present and fast forward. I think we got it. Yay! Okay, so now we're going to break down the types of posts that you would do each day. So we've clumped it up so it's really nice and simple, so it's easy for you to kind of quickly plan them out, post them, not think too hard. Mondays and Thursdays, you want to shoot for them to be lifestyle engagement posts. So some ideas would be, you know, all your personal life stuff, you know, like just out and about, or a major trip you took, fun with the girls night out, your kids, your pets, something that's just entertaining that you think is funny or, you know, interesting, your memes, your polls, your question, you know, like, you know, which shoes should I wear with this dress, you know, like, or what's a great Netflix series that I should watch next, or memes and just, you know, funny things, telling stories about your everyday life, you know, whatever that kind of helps them get a peek into you and who you are, or just provide some kind of entertainment that they want to engage in that post. They want to click like, they want to laugh, click the laugh emoji, they want to comment, they want to say something, they want to offer their opinion. People love to give you their opinions, right? All right, so, but the thing is, it's personal. All right, the next thing is Tuesdays and Fridays. So every Tuesday and every Friday, it's going to be product related. This is a one time. So notice that on Mondays and Thursdays, I said nothing about workouts or supplements, anything Beachbody related. Okay, you're kind of giving you want to very intentionally not get sucked down the hole where you think, oh, I have to post something about Beachbody every single day. Absolutely not. Now, it is part of who you are. So sometimes if you're making a lifestyle post, you might be saying, you might be mentioning that you were, you know, like this, you went on a trip with some girls that you work with, you know, that you do coaching with or whatever. But, you know, the purpose of the post is not, so come join my team, you know, it's more about, let me tell you about this adventure. Let me tell you about this experience, or let me just tell you something funny that happened so you'll laugh. So it's more about that. But Tuesdays and Fridays are product focused, okay? So these are the times that you are actually going to show your workout, do show a before and after picture. Transformation pictures are awesome on Tuesdays and Fridays. You can use the hashtag Transformation Tuesday. You can use the hashtag Flashback Friday or Face to Face Friday, where you do a side by side of your face before and after, whether it's for your skin or for weight loss or whatever. Or maybe it's just, you know, it's not really showing a transformation, but it is a transformation that you're talking about mentally, emotionally, you know, and you're showing a picture from your 20s and you're showing a picture now in your 40s, and you're talking about the difference of your lifestyle and the quality of life. So it doesn't have to be, you know, I lost 50 pounds and look how much smaller I am. You know, it doesn't have to be that obvious. But it is that time that you can be more product focused. You know, this is a great time to, it could be talking about the supplements that you take. It could be the benefits that you've seen since taking the collagen boost. It could be, you know, something you love about Shakeology, and how often you drink Shakeology. It could be educational about, you know, one benefit of Shakeology that you have learned that you appreciate it for. It could vary. It's not asking for a hard sale, but it is breadcrumbing, in the sense that it's like, I'm mentioning a little bit about this guy right now, this little product right here, or this workout that I love so much. And I'm showing a little 15-second clip of me doing a workout, or a 30-second clip of me doing this ab move, and talking about why I loved it so much, or what kind of, you know, how I organize my mornings to make sure that I prioritize my workout every day, you know, but my post is featuring as a main part of the topic that I'm talking about, that element, one of those things that is a product that I offer, or a service that I offer. So maybe it's your challenge group that you're talking about and a testimonial from that. And you're saying, you know, I heard from a girl today that said that she saw a 12-pound weight loss, or whatever. You know what it is? You know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be a before and after, but this is the time that your post is product related. And you are going to be mostly breadcrumbing on that Tuesday and that Friday post. But you can also very gently, maybe you're not asking for the hard sale, but maybe you're saying, you know what, you need some help in that area. Feel free to message me. Just talk to me, or ask me questions, you know, and I'll be glad to send you some information if you want to know more. The next couple of days is Wednesdays and Saturdays. This is where you're particularly going to be talking mostly about that coaching opportunity. So where on Tuesdays and Fridays, you were mostly talking about workout supplements, maybe even the apparel, because we have that new Beachbody apparel line where you can, you know, buy a pair of leggings or one of your tank tops and feature it as part of your post and let people know they can purchase those new leggings through you. That's on Tuesdays and Fridays. But on Wednesdays and Saturdays, it's about trying to get people to join your team, to get in on this coaching lifestyle with you, like the benefits of being a coach, why you decided to be a coach, what is it about the coaches that you know and that you're surrounded by that you enjoy, and why it's priceless or irreplaceable to you, or like why you value those relationships so much. And what excites you about the coaching opportunity? You know, what do you like about Team Beachbody? And, you know, it doesn't have to be like very hard and in their face. It can be more of a breadcrumbing type of approach on the Wednesday, especially where you're where you're saying, oh, I'm sitting at a coffee shop enjoying my favorite cinnamon dolce latte and listening to my Audible while responding to some girls in my group that, you know, were asking for advice on meal planning, or I just finished a one-on-one coaching call with some of with my group, and today I took it outside, and I just love the flexibility that I can work from anywhere. I mean, so it doesn't have to be like so in your face. It can be more conversational and casual in the way that you are typing it out. And so, but Wednesdays and Saturdays, recruiting focused in the sense you're trying to appeal to other people's senses and emotions and thoughts and where they might be in life. That coaching may be a solution for them too, by seeing it through your eyes and the value that you get from it. And Sundays, I want you to completely unplug. You are not to be on social media. You're supposed to make sure that your time is focused completely on your family, your kids, whatever you have going on that day. And again, you can swap it out with Saturday if it works better for you. I'm sorry I yawned. But you've been working hard all week. You've been very intentional with your posting and your tracking and all those things. There's no tracking. There's no posting activity. There's no follow-up conversations that you should be glued to your phone. This is about you being able to put that phone down or turn the notifications off and just be 100% present. And on that note, I do want to make a note and make sure that each and every day, even though you're posting every day and you're having conversations every day and you're connecting every day and you're sending out invitations every day, and which, by the way, you're welcome to bulk those up. Let's say that your goal is a minimum of 5 a day and you want to just do your the bulk of those activities on Mondays and Wednesdays because those days work better for you, and Tuesdays and Thursdays are absolutely horrific. Then utilize, you can take all the activity that you would normally do on Tuesday and put it over on Monday and do all 2 days worth of work on one day. If that's how you want to handle it, then feel free to do it that way. But a note that I want to make is Sundays are our official day to unplug, but every single day I want you to have some intentional time where it's white space and you're intentionally unplugging in every day as well for, an hour, 2 hours with your family, whatever you need in order to make sure that you have that downtime and you're staying connected to your purpose and you don't get burned out, because that's a very dangerous place to be. And so, but then since we're not going to be plugged in on Sundays, we want to take some time at some point earlier in the week to plan ahead and schedule our posts for that Sunday. And on that Sunday, you want to make sure that it is a call to action. This is like, okay, I've been adding value to you. I've been giving you healthy tips and or sharing my life with you all week long and sharing all the things that I'm enjoying and pouring into you, giving you advice and asking your opinion on things. And now on Sunday, I'm going to give you the opportunity to make the decision that you want to opt in, that you want to join my challenge group, that you definitely want to be a part of my team. So it's going to be more of a direct type post on that Sunday. And here's the other thing I want to tell you is that even though every single day has a purposed post and you want to make sure that post in particular happens, you are not bound to only post one time a day. You are free to also, on the day that you have a recruiting post on Wednesday and Saturday, you also post about your cat or your kid or whatever else you did that day, or an uplifting motivational quote, whatever you feel that you want to post on. Okay, you're not limited. It's just you want to make sure that you get this done at a minimum. Okay, so I'm going to stop my share. And I hope that this really provides a great example to you, and more like very straightforward. There's no bells and whistles about the things that I showed you, but I hope that it gives you insight into the very things that you should be doing to help move your business forward, how to track, what to track. And I'll be sure to also share in the team page. I'll upload it tomorrow when I bring it when I take this recording, which I'll post to the team page today's Wednesday. I'll be posting the recording on Thursday morning. When I do that, I will also be sharing a copy of my Excel spreadsheet. So if you're like an Excel person and you just want to be able to go click, 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 you can do that. You can print it out. That's a whole nother way for you to do it. But then I'll also make sure that you have a link to be able to check out my connection builder and the Rise Up planner. So, all right, guys, it's been a long day for me, and it's time for me to log out. Thank you, everybody, so much for being on the call. I'm going to stop the recording and open it for Q&A. All right.